Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning?
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. I would ask if you're excited today, but you are
I am tired. Well,
dead.
funny thing is, yeah, I'm dead. But um, I didn't think I was going to be here today, remember?
Yeah.
But as plans happened, I am here today.
I haven't
Except
even
I just
asked you if you're okay or what your plans are. I've just been in emotional chaos.
no, you know what? You're totally fine because in all honesty, I'm tired. Just a little tired.
Just a little.
A little, that's all.
So
Yes, tell me.
I wouldn't say like an emotional wreck, but I am definitely like emotional chaos right now.
This was a very exciting week for you, I will say.
Exciting is kind of too positive of a term, if that makes sense.
Well, you had okay, yes, but also you do have some excitement going on.
I do have some excitement. I have some excitement coming up. This past week has been just nothing but like a nervous wreck, honestly. You're
It's like okay,
suffering
I
at
know
my.
we're being vague about it, but this has been literally rough for Abby. It's been a when I say exciting, you can't admit that this isn't exciting. There's a lot of news,
Yeah,
but
and it did
but
happen like um kind of Kumo. It's not. It's gonna be kind of gay for like the first half, and then like kind of not gay in the second half. Um, so it it's kind of split 50-50. Like Kumo's not lying. The first half is kind of gay, and it's just like yeah, because the distressing shit happened this past week, and
all
then the
right.
not gay shit is the good stuff that's upcoming. Hopefully, I'm
Yeah.
hoping. I got trust issues for
The
three
trust
quarters of the
issues
things that I'm
are
excited for around me
yeah,
right
I was
now.
about to say there's a lot of trust issues going on right now between you and the company.
All companies involved.
Yep. But we do need to let the fans know because you're going to be talking about so much today. What are your fandoms?
So the fandoms today, I'm ADHD, so all things are fandoms. But for the fandoms today, I have added their tags. It's the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 remake, the 2023
Yes.
remake that is releasing in November. Um,
Like
Ghost the band, so the Ghost band.
yes. Which if
Okay.
people who haven't heard of it, because like first of all, you have heard of Ghost if you're a TikToker, because their songs have appeared so many times. It's like
Um, Yeah, so like Mariana Cross is something that trended for a while, like late last year, early this year. Um, so Your Beauty Never Ever Scared Me is
mm-hmm.
theirs. If you're on any sort of quirky, unhinged ADHD, the listing of the demons, so Asmodeus, Sadness, Lucifer, like all of the
Yes.
like that list, that's them as well. Um, Uh, I know there were at least two more, and I can't think of them right now because it's like my FYP is now curated to specifically include Ghost,
Yeah, I
and
wonder.
not
Listen,
just whatever sound is trending of theirs.
that's true. So Abby is the Ghost fan. Let me clarify. Abby is the Ghost fan.
Yes.
Okay, and
It's like
you
I told
often
y'all
say
in the music podcast a little bit ago that it's like I'm recently found them, and this is why. And I
yeah.
start sending that shit to you.
She starts sending me, which by the way, you can keep sending me all the stuff. I'm like, I love it when my friends are obsessed. And to be honest, Ghosts theatrics are very eye catching.
Yes,
Like
and you
for me,
understand why for me specifically. Like we have very similar like tastes and things and similar like
hmm
ADHD. So like when I told you I'm like I am very into this band not just for like their interactions on stage, but their theatrics. Like the ongoing
yes, their
story for what
theatrics.
is happening on stage is so fascinating.
hmm Which it is. It truly is. And I'm like, I mean, I appreciate it for its theatrics, but it's mostly yours.
Yeah.
And Abby would send me videos, TikToks and such of the band Ghost. Now I'm getting, now I know all y'all TikTokers have been getting like fan edits, right? There's just a certain kind of edit that just very fan edits. Um, I've been getting fan edits of Ghost the band.
You gotta send me the ones you get because I have a sinking suspicion of who you're normally getting.
Yeah.
Because there's really technically only one named character on stage, and that's the lead singer. And it's the same. So like I hate breaking the the illusion, um, but as a theater person, it's I support the illusion, but I also will intentionally like break my suspension of disbelief.
hmm
Um, So the lead singer is always played by the same guy. He has a facial prosthetic that he puts on and will change characters that way. And so
hmm
over time he has changed. He is now on his fourth character, because there is a story running around in the background. So
hmm
he's the
Which
current
is also
Papa,
very the fact that there is a story as well.
which is great because that's
Yeah.
what unfortunately I theories are fucking happening and moving very very quickly right now that it's just like I'm not okay.
Right.
um but like so it's in theory that I was gonna start with Modern Warfare 3 to start off because that's what triggered the entire thing,
I feel like
but
Modern
this is
Warfare
like
3.
lighthearted.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that because I will also put my 2 cents just to stir the
Okay,
pot a little bit. You know what I
I
mean?
mean you're already starting the part, that's fine. So like the current like Papa. Because it's a a a satirical satanic version of the Catholic Church. So they have papas. So the
Yes.
current papa was formerly a cardinal but promoted to a papa, and he allegedly killed Papa 3. And so they all have. So there's Primo, Secondo, Terzo, and then Copia. Copia is the current one. Um, so theory is it's like Copia killed Terzo because it's like all of this stuff, but now based on the stained glass on stage and how that is changing, people have been theorizing for a little bit now that Copia is going to be the the Antichrist in this scenario.
Oh.
Um,
And this, yeah.
so I think I mentioned in our music episode that like I had a bias, like speaking in K-pop terms, it's like I had a bias amongst the ghouls, and it was the rhythm guitarist Aether.
Oh,
It's like
yes.
they all the ghouls are supposed to be nameless ghouls, but you know human tendency we just name shit and bond with it. Um, because you know that's what we do.
Yes.
So the fans had named the rhythm guitarist Aether because these ghouls will be replaced. They're all
hmm
different like elements. So we have um the drummer, it's gonna be the earth ghoul, the lead guitarist is a fire ghoul, like technically the rhythm guitarist is Aether. Um my understanding is that Aether's alternate name is Quintessent or was Quintessent. Um so like each instrument has its own kind of name.
Right.
And so their roles filled by quote unquote unknown musicians. Um, the internet is vast. We already know who everybody is. But people like to keep their suspension of disbelief with these characters. So back in, like, I think May, late May, maybe early June, I found out, well, I think it happened late April that Aether, quote unquote, went back to the monastery. But his musician actually kind of left to go play in one of his two other bands that he plays in. And then it was announced at the end of May, early June, that it was a permanent leave. It's kind of confusing that he wasn't welcomed back. We don't really know if there's an NDA, if he doesn't want to talk about it, but it's, as a respectful fan, it's not my business to know what happened.
Right.
As long as it wasn't like a scandal or like an actual scandal or anything, which my understanding it is not. It was just that he wanted to leave. And he's been there for a while, which sad but understandable. He wants to move on to something different.
You don't want to speculate on anything that could cause like any kind of negative
feedback
on him.
Aether left and he was replaced by a new ghoul. Clearly, like, a completely different body type. It's like Aether's like really tall and kind of broad, a little on the thick side. You learn their body types. Yeah, I know, it's getting back to me being like into like stage combat and like theatrical combat and just being able to see stuntmen's body types and knowing who it is. So the Aether guitarist, or the Aether ghoul, so the rhythm guitarist was replaced with, you can physically tell that this is a younger musician coming in and filling this role, like, smaller, completely different, and that he was considered the baby of all the ghouls on stage. So there's ghouls and ghoulettes, so like mask presenting and female presenting. So Aether, brand new. You can tell that he is brand new to just the ghost band in general. He is still fairly young, so it's just like he's not only like kind of like staying within bounds, but also trying to learn how to like integrate within the dynamic on stage, because the ghouls interact with one another like a lot. That again, if you go and watch their official like live music videos, you do not see like the interaction amongst everybody.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna be right back.
No,
I'm just gonna be gone for like 2 minutes. Be right back.
So Phantom comes in. He's younger, and it's like you can see that he's a little baby ghoul that, and he was very quickly named by the fans. Fans are very quick to just bond with anything. From what I saw, Phantom was very, very easily welcomed by the new fans. All of us were upset that Aether left, but we definitely made the effort to make Phantom feel welcome as a new ghoul. So you can tell that he's learning how to enter into this new dynamic that Aether left, because it was a very broad dynamic. Aether, along with everybody else on stage, interacted with everybody else on stage. And so now there is that void, and then this new ghoul that just they hadn't established story-wise how Phantom is going to interact with everything. And then Phantom started developing his own characteristics, things like that. Aether was always known to like roll up his sleeves and things like that. Phantom has this thing where he'll play the guitar on the neck overhand instead of underhand at times. So he started to develop his own kind of like personality, and he started becoming more engaging with the other ghouls, especially the Fire Ghoul, which is the lead guitarist, Dewdrop. Dewdrop does have another name. We're not going to use it. So, and Dewdrop's kind of personality started to change as well on stage. Because Aether and Dewdrop had like a lot of chemistry on stage, Dewdrop would bully Aether. Dewdrop's like, I think supposed to be like 5'6" or something, and Aether was like around 6 foot, 6'2". And so Dewdrop
Also,
would
I'm
just,
back.
hi, welcome back. So Dewdrop would just bully Aether, and that was their dynamic. Now that dynamic is completely missing, and so Dewdrop's personality kind of changed. His interactions were focused more on Rain and Swiss and the other ghouls, and slowly incorporating Phantom into this. Because again, we was like, he's a new, slowly integrating. It was kind of standoffish because he needed. It was very temporary to start with, and then as soon as it was confirmed that it was going to be a permanent fix, it's like you can see that Dewdrop was more engaging with Phantom. And then Dewdrop started being really outgoing. He wasn't filling all of the old roles that Aether had, but he was starting to do stuff more prominently with the other ghouls, along with Dewdrop being the lead guitarist will become center stage. He will get up front and like Papa will be like, all right, go ahead, it's your solo, go on up front, and then Phantom will sneak up front as well. And so Phantom is starting to become more forward. And when I started seeing that, I'm like, something's off here. Like, Phantom is becoming quote unquote more ballsy. He's being very not confrontational, but just like very forward. And I know with Dewdrop, he used to be the bass guitarist and then moved into lead guitarist role. So he moved from one ghoul to another, like one ghoul role to another. I think the bass guitarist might be Water. Again, I'm just on the fringes.
Right.
But he moved from, assuming
You're on the
Water
fringes, but it's still
yeah, it's still a lot. So it's like he moved from Water, I'm assuming Water Ghoul, over to Fire Ghoul. And I'm thinking that, I'm like, is Phantom being trained to move from Aether Ghoul to Fire Ghoul? Like, what's going, he's doing a lot of, like, he's interacting with Rain, how Dewdrop interacts with Rain, and he's, like, getting himself front and center. And Dewdrop's not young either. Like, Dewdrop's musician is in, like, his 40s. He's, like, 43, which is not old, but I'm like, he's also been with the band a really long time as well. And so he may be wanting to move on. And then after the Modern Warfare 3 thing and my mental crisis, I get on TikTok to, like, disassociate and avoid the Modern Warfare 3. And people are like, so theory is that Copia, the current Papa, is the Antichrist. Swiss has, like, this feral mental breakdown anytime Soto, or, like, Dewdrop, does his solo, and Swiss is acting like he's possessed. But he doesn't act possessed at any other point, only when Dewdrop does, like, some of his solos.
Okay.
And then merch apparently came out with the Antichrist Copia on a t-shirt is ripping a ghoul apart. Not graphically, but it's like hands are on either side implying ripping apart. You know, like Renaissance.
Right, yeah.
So like that Renaissance look of like destruction. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
And people are like, that's Dewdrop. The ghoul on that shirt is Dewdrop. And people are like, you wouldn't understand that. But Dewdrop is the only ghoul that has white horns. So they all, like, all of their, like, industrial looking masks, they have a lot of different masks. All their industrial different masks are designed to be very similar, but each of them kind of have, like, an extra piece of leather somewhere that indicates who is who, if you know their masks. But Dewdrop is the only one with white horns. and the ghoul on that shirt
Oh,
is
okay.
white horned.
Interesting.
And kind of like off stage, so like off merch, like they also do like videos, just like little skit videos on YouTube as well. And it's implying that Terzo, who was quote unquote possibly killed by Copia, again, it's all the same person, so it's like this he like there's not a person actually dead, is actually not dead, and that he is possessing Swiss
That is
to
so
it
complex.
is like I'm like holy shit,
Okay,
like because
first of
I
all,
lost Aether this year and I'm probably gonna lose Swiss, not Swiss, Dewdrop, possibly this year, early next year, very quickly as well, because he was like a backup favorite. Aether was number one bias, but like Dewdrop and Swiss are kind of in second place, and it's just like, ah, yes.
I feel like so when you talk about like the story,
Hmm.
there's this YouTuber who did the whole story in chronological order of the Gorillas, which by the way, I
Oh,
also
yeah.
love the Gorillas. I love that their music also, or like their videos also tell a story. Because
Yes.
that's they're not very, I mean, sure they have their concerts and such, but the story that they tell is definitely through their music videos, right?
Right. Hmm.
I feel like if someone had to break down like between each album what the story is and what's going on, right?
Right.
To like help me to understand the Gorillas as a whole, which I loved. There's a YouTuber who does that. Now I wonder if there's that same YouTuber does that for Ghost, where they break down the story,
There might be.
right? Because like I need to understand the
It's a
because like
lot. There's a
yeah,
lot.
but I'm interested. Like it's a lot, but I'm also interested. I'm
Because
intrigued.
Copia is supposed to be like not of any of the bloodline. Like all three of the previous papas have been of the same bloodline, and Copia in theory is not supposed to be a part of any of this bloodline. But now there are theories that he's actually Secondo's son.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Okay, I need to know this. Like I need to know the whole timeline.
Also, it's really fucking like it's funny. They're supposed to be a satanic band, quote unquote, and you can just see people like come in on these edits, these fan edits and things like that. It's
Oh
just
my
like you need to
God.
find Jesus. God wouldn't do that. Things like that, and it's just like people are like, ah, yes, a very serious satanic band, Ghost, and it's like at the monastery. There's this character called Seester. Seester. Seester.
Okay.
Not sister.
Like how
Seester.
I say Easter. I always say
Seester.
Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tied that S
Because
E
none
T
of
E
it's.
R to my sister.
It's not. Nothing is serious about it. They do put like a lot. Like they're very professional. Like Tobias Forge, who owns the IP and is like the producer for it and everything, puts a lot of heart and effort into this. But it is not that serious. It is not. It. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Okay. So now that you've explained Ghost and why you're unhinged, because another favorite is probably gonna leave, which I feel like
Also,
there's a
I
pattern.
wasn't expecting. I was expecting a little more time with like the dynamic change, like give Phantom a
Mm-hmm.
little bit more chance to like really settle in because he is still really new to
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
band. Um, and I'm so new to the band as well that I'm just like, oh, I wish I had a little more time with like Aether and his dynamic on stage like that. I wish I could have gone to a concert with Aether and everybody there. But now it's like this isn't just um like the changing of a few characters. Like this is like a major progression in this lore that I was not expecting so soon for me.
So that okay.
Does that
Also
make
very
sense?
exciting. Yes, it does. I'm just saying here, like, you had to get this out.
I did. I
Because
was not
it
okay.
does feel like it's a pattern going on. You gotta admit,
Yeah.
there's a pattern of all your favorites. But
Man, I
anyway,
used to have this thing when I was like younger and first got into weebiness. I'm like, ah, yes, I have a thing for like the characters that are the bad guys that are gonna end up turning good. It's like I will not, like for whatever reason, I will subconsciously like attach myself to a character, a villain, and then they will turn good every single time. Gara did
yeah.
it, like all these different things, and then it's like, oh, now I have formed emotional attachments to these characters, and they're gonna quote unquote die. Well, Aether's ghoul did not die. The the in-lore thing is he went back to the monastery. That's it. His musician's still alive, doing really, really well. He's
Yes.
like really enjoying what he's doing with the
I
band.
love how you have to constantly be like the character,
The
not the actual
character.
actor, not the actual music. He's fine, but the
It's
character.
fine. Everything's fine. It's all good.
Oh, fine.
I'm not fine, but it's okay. So. But like, I spend too much time on TikTok where it's just like the unaliving, um, things like
I'm
that.
just
So
like,
it's just like it's all a show. That's all it is.
your favorite show, the greatest show. And
It's
then if they kill off your favorite character, you're going to react like they just killed off your favorite character.
um, and here's the thing, it's like they're currently doing an American tour. They're like a Swiss band or
Oh,
Swedish band.
yeah.
So they're currently doing an American tour. And actually like I I could kind of afford
You
it,
want to
but
see
I
it.
couldn't really afford it. There is actually going to be a show this upcoming week that would actually be pretty close to Alabama that I could technically go to, but like
What?
I
What's
just
stopping you?
again, I don't have like actual income or anything
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, and I can't really justify that travel,
You sound like a
gas.
millennial.
I know, right? It's like what's
Like every
money?
other millennial. No, I feel that. I get it.
Um, so yeah, there's a lot of that, and it's just like I feel like either by the end of the American tour, so like the very last tour in America, because it's like people are like updating like Swiss's descent into like quote unquote possession, um, with each American show, and it is getting more extreme.
Ooh.
Um, so it's all of this is either going to happen at the very last American show, um, or a few shows into their when they go back to Europe. Like it is implying very soon, like with how extreme the possession fits are happening and with the new merch coming out, it's very likely to happen very soon.
Well, at least you said stuff about the music scene
Yeah.
that
But
are driving
I
you crazy.
my ghoulettes, my girlies, my
Yes, which
ghoulies,
are also so cute. I just love the costuming, the design. It's really cute.
and they're all like so cute and so sweet together. So like when they're doing their bows and everything like that, it's like back with Aether and Dewdrop, and I don't think you really caught this because I think you were still gone. It's like Aether and Dewdrop. Dewdrop would bully the shit out of Aether on stage. It's like, but as soon as like the show is done and they're doing their bows and stuff like that, it's like everybody is so sweet to one another.
I
They're
like that.
already pretty sweet to one another already, but it's like they are just so sweet to one another, and they're so cute. The ghoulettes are fucking precious. They'll get like roses given to them by the fans, or they'll be given plushies or things like that, and it's just like they get so excited, and it's so sweet when they get so excited.
It's amazing.
It's like it's not just like a facial thing. You don't need their face to see how happy they are. It's so clearly shown within their body language with each of them. So yes, this is why I love a very serious satanic man.
I'm just saying, because of what you've sent me,
Hmm.
I'm also getting ghost stuff. And let's be honest, you send me over like 99 plus TikToks per week. Like there be days where I will open my phone and only scroll through the messages you sent me before I actually like scroll through my For You page, because it's just like For You page part one. That's you.
The
And then my
unhinged
actual feed
part of
page.
your FYP comes from me.
Yes. But because I open your messages and a lot of it is the ghost band, or like some of the things you sent me are from like the band,
Mm-hmm.
TikTok's like, oh, you must like this, huh? I send you fan edits. Apparently, they're all the rage.
They're fun though.
They
They're a
are.
lot of
They are.
fun.
They are good fun. Don't. I'm not telling you to ever stop sending them to me. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Because they are a good time. I'm getting fan edits of a lot of different uh genres of film, movies, and shit.
You gotta send me
Yeah.
some of the shit that like of the ghost stuff that you get.
I would love to send it to you, but when I say that mine is kind of everywhere, like it's kind of everywhere right now. I feel like my
That's fine.
algorithm is going through some things because right now it's mostly Baldur's Gate,
Oh yeah.
uh, different like A and B edits. Don't ask
Oh
me
my
how I
god.
got to A and B TikTok. I don't want to
Also,
talk about it.
also, um, Megumi, Megumin, sent me like this crack, AMV shit. I'm like, you want fucking crack AMV shit? I absolutely sent her that Jim Dimitri
Oh my God,
from
which is
like,
so sad, but it's so good. Like it's good.
it's
Yeah.
like I lost my shit on her, and she's like, nah, it's not gonna be that. And like, I sent it to her, and she's like, what a five? I'm like, you
Yeah.
wanted to challenge me with
To a
an
crack shit.
unhinged chip.
Bruh. I like I'm not gonna lie, AMVs are something in my youth that I can't ever shake off. They always come back to haunt me. Like I won't even watch AMVs for years. Then all of a sudden they have adapted to the TikToks and I see them all over
Everything would
again.
just adapt to TikToks, honestly. Just everything. Um, but yeah,
Anyway, sorry. Moving on to this is gonna take the most of our time because you
yeah,
said you had a video and I know you.
I
You're
know.
gonna do
I,
like frame by frame
I,
analysis. We're talking about the new Modern
I'm not
Warfare
gonna do it
3,
like I.
which is the most important thing because we talked
Yes.
30 minutes about
What
Fan
triggered
Ghost.
all of this?
Yes. Well, okay. Granted, I am a very big fan of Soap Ghost. I
Yes,
love the dynamics,
especially of
especially the
like the
fan
new
fiction.
shit.
Yes, and the not only just the excuse me, not only just the new shit, but it's also the dynamics, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the characters have built because the writing in the game for these characters are so good. Now,
Make
this
it
might be my
gay.
daddy issues talking.
Oh,
Yes, it's very
absolutely.
gay. I absolutely love Soap and Ghost as a couple. I see them like one unit. I can't separate them, right? They're just so good together.
Yeah, agreed.
I
Um,
have a thing for Price. Like I'm not gonna lie. I have read. I maybe it's the daddy issues. Who the fuck knows?
fucking same.
Price,
Fucking
huh?
same. Same. It's bad, ma'am. It's
You
fucking
know what I mean?
bad. So like
Like and like
when all
you.
of this started back in like November and like we were getting into it in December and January and things like that, it's like I started getting like a lot of price shit. So like yes, absolutely. Soap
I
Ghost 100%,
love
like Polly one
Captain
for
Price.
one, like Ghost Soap Roach, Ghost Soap Price, like I'm a shameless shepherd, but like
I do love Price,
I
and I love
started
how
getting a
people write
lot,
Price.
like a lot of just like my FYP started like giving me like a lot of price edits, a lot of price
Oh
edits,
yeah.
and like a lot of like mask things, and I'm just like, I told this to Chelsea. I didn't want to like admit it to you yet because I knew you would laugh at me with love, but like I wasn't emotionally prepared for that.
With what?
I
Oh, just
told
the.
Chelsea that I'm just like,
Are you ready to say it to the whole
yeah, I am.
internet?
I wouldn't bring
Okay.
it up
Okay.
on podcasts otherwise. Especially
Okay.
since Kuma's not really listening. But I told Chelsea, I'm like, I okay TikTok, like I already know that like I got a mask kink. It's like you can just get over yourself. Like give me something I don't know, but I don't need you fucking calling me out on my my daddy issues.
My daddy issues.
That I'm not prepared to
Ugh.
face yet. Because I've had like an inclination for years at this point, but I'm like, I don't need you calling me out like that. I don't.
So I actually, again, you know me. I'm very picky with who I fangirl over,
Hmm.
right?
I'm
I
not.
don't. Yeah, it's just something in me. There's just most of it is fictional women. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I want to be with them or to be them. Like it's confusing. But
Porque no los dos?
for Kendall is those. And the fictional guys, most of the guys that I fall in love with are like monsters. I'm talking about like aliens from Mass Effect or
I'm gonna
like
have to
vampires
ask you
from
that
Baldur's Gate.
question that I asked you on the road trip for another podcast. I can't ask it now because we're already
We're in too deep. No,
we're in
I
too
get it.
deep on other topics.
We are. But like I like the vampire character. I'm also trying to get with a hot demon mommy in Baldur's Gate 3. Like my
You
fictional taste.
absolutely, your guardian, you absolutely made into a daddy, by the way.
Oh my god, I love him.
You
I love
absolutely turned him into a daddy.
Oh my god. He was a great so I already know I have issues.
Who
I
doesn't?
already
What
knew that.
millennial doesn't?
And the fact that you're like, I didn't want to tell you this, bitch. I'm already, I already, I
I didn't
come to
want to tell you
contact with this
initially. I'm
issue.
pretty sure I've already told you this at least once.
I think no, I don't think you've officially told it to me because, and this is true, like we haven't hung out like as much as we would be open about this shit all the
A
time at
hundred
work,
percent, yeah.
all the time. Just talking about anime music video edits and
Hmm.
shit. That was us at work. So
That's why we
I
started a podcast.
exactly to catch up on our weird shit because we already know we're weird as shit. We both have daddy issues. That much is
Hmm.
like yeah, a lot of family issues. Um, so no, I don't. Price, good choice. 10 out of 10.
Hmm.
Way to go.
Also, like
And
his
I know.
his actor, so they
I
use mocap.
yeah.
His God, his actor is like so
He's
fucking
so
cute too.
yep. I agree. I absolutely agree. And I don't know what it is about the mutton chops. I don't like mutton chops. Let me just say I don't like it. But for Price's face, it fits him, and I
It
can't see him as
works.
like,
It works,
oh, it works so
especially for like
well.
Barry Sloane. It did not really work on like the original. Like he still had
Yeah,
his like mutton chops and stuff, and it was a different like facial structure and everything like that. It's like it didn't really work on that, but putting it like on Barry Sloane's face just works.
it does. It really does. And I'm here for it.
Yep.
Okay, we gotta stop being thirsty for Price because we gotta get.
Oh, and we gonna be thirsty for like Ghost or Gaz or
So okay,
Koenig, Harangi, like Roach. Like I got options, man. We can be thirsty for a while, but I know what you're getting at.
yeah. So I also okay. I have a mask like not as big as a mask kink as yours. I do like masks. I like the
Yeah,
mystery
no,
of it.
I knew I had a mask kink, and I didn't realize how bad it was though until TikTok really started calling me out because I'm just like, yeah, no, like I knew I had a thing back when like 50 Shades of Grey blew up just because it's like I already
All the
knew that
kinks
I
started
like.
coming out, like the different kinds of kinks that you might have.
Well,
Yeah,
like I never read it, but like, um, I already knew I liked masks.
yeah.
Um, and so 50 Shades of Grey came out. Obviously, they did a lot of promotion, or the books, a lot of promotion came out for the books. I worked at World Market at the time. We ended up getting wines with 50 Shades of Grey labels on them, things like that. So we'd have to
Hmm.
merchandise them. And someone is just like, oh, we should probably put masks on there. I'm like, yeah, masks are a great thing. And they're like, this is why. And they're like, why do you? I'm like, let's not ask that. Let's not ask why I know that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's okay.
Because it was two different ladies. One of them, she would not have judged. The other one was a manager, and I'm like, you are a
Yeah, you
little
know.
too
Yeah.
stuck up, and I don't want to have this conversation with you. Um, so yeah, I didn't realize how bad it was until recently because it's just like, oh yeah, it's like Ghost. I'm like, that's fair. Soap with his like skull mask, Price with his skull mask. Okay, Mandalorian, with his mask. Oh, okay.
Eh,
Captain Rex.
the super.
Alright. The
Okay,
clones. Oh,
uh,
okay.
I do
Batman.
like Moon. I was gonna say I like Moon
Nightwing.
Knight, Nightwing. Yeah, you have a mask kink.
I
Yeah,
yeah, like no, like really thinking about it, I'm like, oh, this is worse than I thought it was. Moon Knight,
man.
Mr.
But as
Knight,
I said, I love Moon Knight's mask.
all like so. I'm like, it's worse than I thought it was. But I'm fine. I didn't need TikTok calling me out that bad. So
But anyway, sorry. Yes. Okay. So Modern Warfare 3, right?
yeah, Modern Warfare 3.
I was about to say,
This is a
not a,
great segue. This is
I know we started talking daddy and then
No,
masking.
like
So
when I
let's
start, I'm gonna play the trailer. We're gonna analyze it, things like that because it's. I don't mind sounding absolutely fucking bonkers without any kind of evidence. Um, but this I really do want to have like evidence for. So what happened was Thursday. I get a notification because I have certain streamers, for Twitch turned on my phone, so I'd get a notification when they went live, so I can try and like hop on and watch them. I get a notification that Nick J. Martineau, on Twitch went live, and he is the voice actor for Harangi. I'm sorry.
yes.
And the reason I follow him is because he is just as feral and crazy as Neil Elias is, who's Soap voice actor. And so I'm like, hey, yeah, he is fun to watch. Let's watch him. His chat is very engaging. I have no idea what the fuck's going on screen, but like I'm having fun with his chat, and he actually is. He can engage with his chat easier while while he plays than
Yes.
some other
Yes.
people, which also led me to following and watching Chad Michael Collins, who is Alex's voice actor. And you'll see Alex mostly, he is a featured character, a face character in the games, and you'll usually see him with the character Farah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's Alex. The white boy. Hadir, who is Farah's brother, not white boy. Chad Michael Collins is the white boy. So I get a notification out of the blue, middle of the day, like noon, like way off Nick's normal predicted times at all. I hop in, I'm like, what's going on? Like, trying to figure out what's going on because I'm like, I don't really know. This is a really weird time. He is playing Call of Duty, so I'm not sure what's going on. Hang around a minute, and I'm like, oh, okay, so there's like a new season starting, like a new battle pass season, or like in Splatoon terms, a new catalog season that's starting today. And Nick is wanting to hop in. Chad goes live as well, so like I hop on my computer and pull them both up. And it went live, had a cutscene, they did a skirmish of some sort. I don't know. I don't play Warzone, I don't play anything.
Yeah.
When
Yeah. Yeah.
their match was done was a new trailer for the Modern Warfare 3 remake that's coming out in November. We'd already gotten one in July, very early August, late July. It was the Makarov face reveal.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So this is more of the gameplay reveal. The video I'm going to show is from the Call of Duty YouTube. It is gameplay reveal trailer Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Y'all are welcome to go and watch it at your own leisure. I would highly suggest it. I really like the music that they have for this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so they
I was about
played
to say,
it
oh,
live on both streams. Because
can
Chad and
you?
Nick were playing together.
I was gonna say you
Chat
can't share
lost
your.
their fucking shit.
I was gonna say you
You
can't
mean,
show
you mean
me
that?
on the stream, right?
You mean that?
I can't see anything.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Okay. I was talking about like through, you know what? Never mind. Yes. I'm just going to be delayed and reacting a little bit.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hang on. We'll see if my computer can handle it.
Want your computer to die. And if
Don't.
it Yeah.
Let's see here.
So,
Go- is that good?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Um. So
Which can I just
things
say?
happen. Things happen. People are predicting for a while because this isn't just like a remastered version of the original games. This is a remake, completely different stories.
Yes.
Characters are not dying when they normally died in the original story. It's different characters playing with different roles, things like that. So people are projecting different things. Some of those things seem to have been confirmed based on this trailer, but everybody has trust issues right now and is kind of delulu and
Yeah,
in denial about
Delulu.
shit.
All right. I should also start by saying, like, yes, this game. I mean, yeah, it's a gameplay reveal trailer or whatever. It looks stunning.
It looks like everybody's very,
Stunning.
very excited about how good it looks
I was
while also
surprised
being
by
traumatized.
how amazing it looks. Like, it looks phenomenal. Just saying, like, oh, it
Um,
looks good.
I'm also going to be pausing this pretty regularly, adding commentary because I just don't want to um, get us a copyright strike of any sort.
Yes, 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 yes. So
I'm
did
gonna
you have to?
start and I'm gonna break it down because like I watched it probably 4 times. Um, so I watched it live, then I watched
Yeah,
it 2 more times after that, and then
you
I
had to. You
slowed
had
it
to
down to
like
the
be sure.
slowest possible like playthrough
Yeah.
that YouTube provides, which is like 0.24% or 25%, to like analyze each thing because it is everything goes by very very quickly, and I know why it goes by quickly is because they're throwing shit at you to overwhelm you and
Which, by the
confuse
way,
you and throw
works.
you off.
I was gonna say it works because the stunningness of how beautiful it looks was what threw me off.
Yeah,
It's
but
stunning.
they're throwing things in and throwing things in so quickly to throw you off. um so let's start because this is going to take the most amount of time and we're already at, where's our time running? Where is my time running? I see, I don't know where my time running is.
Let me see
Oh,
your
I see it.
time.
It is 50 at 50 minutes.
Okay, I was about to say just because like I'm on the Discord right now.
Well, like I know
I'm
that there's
looking.
like a live counter somewhere and I lost where it was on the screen. Um, so let's go through this. For those who are watching at home, let me know if it's too quiet or too loud.
Okay.
So I think a lot of this is out of order. It's when we're starting with this, we see three masked characters, and we have. Oh wait, hang on. I'm pausing real
Okay.
quick, not just to do this, but I'm also adding subtitles.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah.
Um, which is also very interesting. I don't think that they're gonna notate who is speaking what
No.
until after the game is released. So Laswell just let me start over. Laswell just spoke, and she's usually the person that will give Price the information to run tasks and things like that. Um, so we start off with three characters. One seems to be very clearly taller than the others. I'm thinking that's Ghost, and
It looks so good. I'm just yes. Ghost.
and so that sounds like Price speaking there.
Yeah.
So we get to this island. Also, the song that's covering this like
Don't fear the Reaper.
is a beautiful, beautiful cover of "Don't
It's a.
Fear the Reaper."
I was
I
gonna say
usually
beautiful
don't
rendition.
like that song. I have to be in a mood to like it. I
It's
love this cover. It is so good, which is also
10 out
really
of 10 to the
concerning.
cover. No, I know. Yes, obviously, I feel like it's a big hint, but the song though is
Well, also, like, I don't know if I've already mentioned this. I don't think I have for the podcast. I know I've mentioned it to you. I know I mentioned it to my husband this morning. But what has everybody really, really freaking out is that when we got the date announcement for the release of Modern Warfare 3, Barry Sloan, who's Price, Samuel Roken, who's Ghost, Elliot Knight, who's Gas, like, everybody was, like, really promoting it on their social medias and things like that, which is
Yes.
perfectly fine. And then Barry started to act a little sus, but Samuel started to act really sus. He was
Yeah.
reposting things that's like, are you emotionally ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Like,
Because
and
again,
it's causing like
I think it's
I don't-
trauma from the previous of the first rendition of the game.
no, hang on. So it's like, so Barry and Sam and Chad, or Samuel and Chad, are all like in their 40s. So they're not like the most prolific at social medias, and they're not super unhinged on social medias like
Right. Yeah.
Neil Elice and Nick Martineau. Elliot Knight is very prolific on Instagram, but it's like he isn't unhinged. He's very tasteful and classy about his shit.
Yes.
Samuel Roken tweeted something that nearly broke the fandom, and that was
Yes.
like there's basically going to be one good death and two bad deaths.
Yes.
And one good death is we are assuming that that's Makarov, which is the overarching villain of the entire story. There's Shepard, General Shepard, and then there's Makarov. And Makarov's the Russian that we close out on, that they're hunting for after Chicago in Modern Warfare 2.
You think that's the good death? Do you really think that's the good death? I don't think that's the good death.
It either has to be, because Shepard, I'm pretty sure, is killed in the originals, but it's either Makarov or Shepard.
And I feel like okay.
And this is a war game, so the fact that we're getting just 3 of like the main people, like the main 6 people, which I'm counting the main 6 people as Price, Ghost, Gaz, Soap, Farah, and Alex. Because we will see Farah in this trailer.
Yes, you will.
So too bad. So it's like how Samuel is acting is super sus.
All he did was tweet one thing, and
No, ma'am. That was that one thing. But he's like, are you emotionally ready for this? It's like, y'all aren't ready. Like it.
That's the thing. Okay,
We got numbers for this.
Yeah, this is why they're like, oh, are you emotionally ready? First of all, no, because this is the sadistic side. Okay, I don't want anyone to be ready because I want to soak up the pain, right? I'm just like, because of what happened in the first trilogy, right?
Yeah.
The first Modern Warfare trilogy, the betrayal, the shock value it had.
Well, here's the thing: in the
traumatized a
originals,
generation.
everybody died. Soap died,
Yes.
Roach died, Ghost died,
Price
like
didn't die.
Gaz died. The only person that did not die was Price. So everybody is just like, oh, we get all these similar missions from the first game that's supposed to kill people, not killing people. So is
If it's a
Price gonna be the
parallel
one that
universe.
dies?
I don't know if it's a parallel universe. Why we're getting ahead of ourselves. How about we continue? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we have 3 masked divers, and we have no idea who they are because that's back to Laswell talking. So that
It looks so
that
good.
point up looks like that's Ghost to me. I know.
Right.
We've talked about me being able to recognize people based off body type.
Yeah.
I think this is Price that is talking right now. I don't know if we are playing Price or if that's like a rate. Well, I'm assuming it is Price talking because it doesn't sound like it's over the radio like Laswell is.
Will you ever actually play this game?
No.
Or you're not a shooter? You're gonna
No.
watch someone else play this, aren't you?
It's hard for me to see everything.
True. I can see that. I can honestly see that.
This is why I really like Splatoon and Sky and things like that, is because it makes
The
it very
brightness.
easy. Well, it's not just the brightness, it's the contrast, so I can actually kind of see depth and understand things around me. I can't play Warzone because it's everything's like this very
Dark.
dark but
Can't
very
see.
flat look. It's like the details are very, very good, but it's all very flat, and it makes it difficult for me to like comprehend different things about
I
the
get
layout.
I can understand that. It's the reason why I play Valorant. Valorant has like a contrast in colors and
Right.
such,
If I were to
but I
play a
can't play.
first-person shooter game, I would probably very likely play Valorant before anything else because it would be easier for me to see everything.
Yeah, with the
Valorant
colors
is
and everything. I
also
get that.
the screen itself is a lot simpler than um Warzone. It's
That makes fair. That makes sense.
and it's also like this is why I don't play Overwatch or Overwatch 2 for the exact same reason. There's too much happening on screen and it overwhelms me really badly. And that's why Splatoon is very easy for me because it is a kids game. It's intended to be very simple and very straightforward.
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. All right, continue. God, it looks
So
so
we
good.
have
The
these
rain looks so good.
It looks great and I just like
Oh, the fear, the reaper.
oh my god,
Oh,
it is. And what's concerning is that may have been Ghost right there that's getting attacked.
Oh,
So that may have been Ghost because that's a very similar like cape and style that Ghost wears in some of his skins for like Warzone and things like that. But it's also kind of implied that the three that we're following are our characters. So we have no idea who these people are. We have people flying in. Again, we don't know. We're moving so fast that we can't see body
He knows
types.
you're coming.
Laswell saying that
Copy that.
that was Price talking. So we
Yeah.
don't know. And see, everything is moving so fast. This is why I had to slow it down because it's like you can't
That's fair.
process what is happening. That's
let them see the. I was gonna say, let's look at the trailer first and then go back, because I'm enjoying just watching the trailer full through,
yeah.
so that I can make my notes. This is my second time watching it. That's
Okay.
why. I'm like, I keep thinking, I dead ass keep telling myself, don't comment about how good it is. They all know how good it is.
We
but I
know how
can't
good it
keep
is.
reading
Everybody's
the-
like, it's so beautiful. It's gonna tear my heart out. But yeah, so
oh, the
we
death in 4K. Oh no.
so we have, and that like just more theories happen as like the more I watch it. So like those first three, I'm just like, cool. We get someone put a explosive on a door, so it's like we know our explosive within the 141 is soap. So we can assume that is soap. Well, we just had 3, and now we suddenly have 2. Why? What is happening? Obviously, I'm sure a lot of this is thrown out of like chronological order of the game to just throw us off. So it's implied that at the very start it's supposed to be like Price and Ghost and Soap that are scaling that wall. And I'm like, I don't know at this point because I haven't gotten to it yet. But I think at this point something has happened to Price. Because again, we're gonna continue
Good
on.
to me.
We get that hand jerk of like set off the explosion. Again,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell because we can't see sizes of these two characters together. We have no indication of who this is, but based off body behavior, I do think who is on screen right now is Ghost, and who set off the explosion is Soap, because again, demolitions expert.
This is
Again,
devastation on a
Knife,
global scale.
Farah, Gaz, Soap.
Get him.
So this is what has like
They made him baby girl.
I mean, they've always been baby girl. Like all of them
I
have been
know.
baby girl-fied for the remakes. So we have
This is devastation on a
we have Farah. She looks beautiful. Also,
She's
her
stunning.
actress so fucking cute. She is so tiny compared to all of the guys.
Aw, that's sweet.
So like her horror story campaign that includes her, it also includes Alex and Gaz. And so if you go and look for their behind the scenes photo, it's like she will be between Chad Michael Collins and Elliot Knight, and she is so tiny compared to them. She barely comes up to their chest. And she is
That's
so
adorable.
She is so fucking cute. She's precious. I love her. I love her so much. But there is Farah.
scale.
There is Gaz.
Yes.
They both look so good, and then we get Soap here. And Chelsor is like, he looks too smooth, and I'm just like, Yeah,
He
looks
does
too
look
smooth.
too smooth. That's what I mean. Like they made him baby girl. It looks like he has
So it
foundation
could be
and
something where
eyelash,
this isn't. This is
mascara.
like a false portion of the trailer representing the game, if that makes sense. So they kind of did
True.
Avengers.
They make him look PS3 when they're all on PS5s. You know what I mean?
I can kind of see that. So it could be where they're doing like the Avengers Endgame things, where it's like part of the trailer is edited to prevent spoilers.
Yeah.
Sure, fine. Like I can accept that. My initial reaction, I'm like, there's something has happened. Soap looks like not just like digitally off, but something has happened in game for him to make this face. Like I do think a little bit of time has passed, not like years and years and years, but a little bit of time has passed between 2 and 3, or is going to happen between 2 and 3. So he has spent more time in the 141 and things like that, but like something has happened, and I was thinking that this scarf is Gaz, because Gaz wears one of those very similar scarves. I don't know what it's called, but it's very common for military men to wear them, or just military people to wear them in general.
Right.
And Chelsea's like, oh, those are like Ghost headphones, and I'm like, they fucking might be, but who knows? To me, this is the face of a traitor.
You don't think he's gonna do that? No.
I don't know. This is why I'm having a crisis, ma'am.
Okay, traitor.
This 100%. This is why I'm having a crisis. Like I don't know if this man is something has happened. I don't know if it's an intentional treason. I don't know if he's like been chased, like been framed for something. I don't fucking know. Something has happened, and I don't fucking trust it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
We gotta go. I know.
On that theory. Yeah, we're gonna.
So
pin
then we
on
get
that theory.
Ghost.
Oh, Ghost.
We get
Wait,
Price.
go back. I want to see it.
Who? Ghost?
Oh,
This is devastation on
Okay.
a global scale.
like you're right. He looks too smooth.
Like something looks off.
Ghost looks good.
But like also his, not just like the texture, but his facial expression looks off.
Right.
It, again, to me it looks like usually the stereotypical look of a traitor. I don't know how to explain that to you.
Oh.
I don't know. I genuinely do not know how to explain that to you, and I'm sorry for that.
Nope. That's okay. You just feel it in your gut. And if you're right, I'm gonna be mad.
This is why I want to document it. I'm like, if I'm wrong, I'm okay with being wrong with this, but I need it to be documented. Like, I need people to understand. I need you, Ricey, to understand. Chelsea's ignoring me, which is fine. No hurt feelings. I need someone to acknowledge and validate my feelings about this.
You sound good. Wait, those feelings are valid.
Surprise!
Surprise!
So we get more prize, more prize, a lot of prize, so much prize, and then it's like, we need medevac now, and that was price falling.
Yeah, that was. And like, did you see Soap's face again?
Yeah, just like he's actually like so upset. I'm gonna try and back this up. It's not working. There. It's like this is clearly like the middle of the game kind of cutscene kind of situation, not like in between like story modes kind of cutscene with
Yeah.
the big ones with the actual like this is something has happened and it has triggered this cutscene. So I feel like that's why Soap looks like he does.
Okay.
Because if you kind of look at Gaz, Gaz has a fairly similar kind of like textural look to himself as well. Like they all kind of have the same look. Now, understandably, with the last time we saw, like I stopped on Soap and everything, it's like he did look significantly different from Farah, from Gaz, from Ghost. But with this, it's kind of uniform. And then this, it's like where everybody in stream on both streams blew up chat screaming over Price.
Yeah.
Because Soap is saying we need medevac.
Medevac now!
Yeah.
He wants a world war.
Damn, that looks good.
It is, and so now we're getting a little bit more back into things we had already seen with this airplane stuff, seen with the first trailer. So like Makarov's reveal. And so that has me kind of curious. The phone. So ready, no Russian. So that makes me like.
I thought it was a joke. Like no rush. Get it?
I do get it, but I'm just like since we've already seen some of this scene already in one of the previous trailers. We know that there are 3 characters on this, like with him right now. So it makes me think that it's like it could be. It like since we've seen this, it's like it could be the 141. It could be Alex, Farah, and Gaz. It could be there's 3 of them. This makes me think like I don't know.
It
Having
makes you think.
rewatched it, it's like this kind of feels like Gaz because we've seen Gaz in a very similar like hoodie with a ball cap kind of situation. Gaz is known for wearing a ball cap when he's in street clothes. But the skin is white, so it makes me wonder. It's like, oh, could it be Ghost? Because again, we're not really seeing how tall this person is. I'm sure there are people out there who can analyze it and be like, this man is exactly so many centimeters tall.
Oh my
and
god,
he's got
they are
2
not measuring that.
like
shit.
he's got 2 centimeter like lifts, kind of blah blah all that shit. It's like, again, for us who are not that obsessed, but who are that obsessed, we don't know how tall this character is. So I don't know if it's Ghost. I don't know if it's been edited to be Gaz without the reveal. I don't know if it's supposed to be Alex. I don't even know if it's supposed to be on our side or not, in all honesty. So, but it is very clearly just thrown everywhere, and then it's like all of the fucking promotional stuff.
Oh,
Pre-order the
Yeah.
book.
Okay, wait, perfect. I am so glad this is here. It's kind of staticky, and unfortunately Price's face has been kind of cut off because of the effect. There's like this glitch that runs up all of them. There's Makarov over here as well. So this goes into a theory I saw that did not help my mental health at all. At fucking all. Someone pointed out that we have the good guys in blue, so we have Price and Ghost in blue, and then we have Makarov, and then somebody else, don't really know, in red. But apparently,
it just says Warden. Price, Ghost, Warden, and Makarov.
but we don't like we know Ghost is Simon Riley, but I don't know who Warden is. I'm sure there is a like explanation. I'm again, I'm not going to do too much research because I'm like, I would rather not have spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Edition and get the
But
Nemesis
somebody
operator pack
is,
and the Fate weapon box, the season 1 Black Cell bundle with 50 tier skips and more.
So they're saying, oh, it's like we got blue with like Price, we got blue with Ghost, we got red with Makarov, we have red with the Warden, but down here we have Ghost or Soap in black. Why do we have Soap in black?
With a red background.
With a red background, but like the
Yeah.
priority, like you can't really see it. I'm sorry. There are pictures out there of like the promotional, like a full promotional like image, like with
Yeah.
the background and everything for it, out there that doesn't have him in front of red. Like all of this is supposed to be red right now because it's like the Russians, which is fine. Like that makes sense. But the but it, like, why is Soap in solid black? Because there aren't any color indicators on him. Like, what is going on? Zane. I don't have time to deal with you. You little fuckhead.
I should state to all the people who are watching. So, Zane and Abby kind of had a little beef. Fun beef, not actual beef, I should state.
I don't know, ma'am. I haven't seen this man's face since he started his bullshit, so I don't know if I have actual beef with him or not yet. Okay, so he has bigger beef with Chelsor than he does with me, because we haven't actually spoken to one another other than somebody on voice and somebody in text. Oh, fucking bitch ass. Oh my god, you cannot come in on my podcast when I'm on a time limit on a topic that I'm gonna beat your ass with.
Oh, that's true.
So
He's a little unhinged. But anyway,
I'm not okay right now.
Gotta wrap
this
it up.
is not the time to start on me.
He's
so,
everything but okay at the moment.
You're not wrong, because I still got like 2 little more topics that we're trying to get to. So people are like, why is Soap in black? What is going on? Also, let me get all the way back here. Oh, here we go. So we see Price wear one of those scarves. Look, that looks like a very familiar pattern and color that we see right here.
That's true.
So, like, it is one of those things that's just like, oh, did Soap take one of Price's, like, little scarf things as, like, I get, like, a memento kind of thing. Like, I get people taking articles of clothing or something to remember somebody died when they of somebody who's died. People are like, why is this,
This is devastation.
why is this Price's scarf? Like, why?
Stop. If it is, if it is
People
Price's,
are like,
it's not Price's.
that's not really Gaz's. That is a lot more Price than anything else.
No, I don't believe it. I would not. No.
Because again, like, this entire trailer, like, we know that everything's kind of thrown around. Like,
Yeah.
I doubt really any of this is actually in any kind of, like, actual order, in all honesty. So, it is people who are more unhinged and less okay than I am are coming up with a lot of these theories with supported evidence, and I'm over here that I'm just like, something's off. Like, I don't know. Also, there's a character that we have not seen in the remakes that was very prevalent in the originals, and it's a character called Roach, Gary Roach Sanderson. And who knows? Like, we could end up getting Price dead at the very beginning, and then it's like we get this new character, like, introduced. I don't think that's gonna happen. It's just a theory thrown out there. This is one of my, just like, it's a thought in my head and I'm throwing it out there. I think we are actually gonna get a lot of Price, because Barry Sloan posted a picture of, like, a lot of the mocaps of his face that were taking during production of Modern Warfare 3, and there are a lot of them, and it's just his face. So, like, they did makeup, they did edits and things like that to his face that are going to end up appearing supposedly in the game. So I think we're actually going to get a fair amount of Price, which would be logical. If you're going to make this hurt like a fucking bitch, you got to make sure that we are emotionally attached to this character.
Yeah, I was about to say they're gonna have a lot of Price, but then they're gonna rip him from right under us, from under us.
I'm not okay.
No.
Nope. I am
Which,
not okay.
honestly, like, I know. First of all,
Also,
as a Modern
if we
Warfare
really
3 not player, I understand. Like, I'm not gonna play this game either,
not.
but I will be watching Let's Plays of this game.
Also, let's take a look at this. Like, you let me control this podcast, so it's like it's not gonna be great. So Farah in yellow, like has yellow light. Gaz in white light. Soap in red.
Yep.
And then Ghost in white light. I don't have the highest hopes for Activision shit like that to put that much thought into it.
Right.
But they could also have put that much thought into it. Who knows? I don't know, and I'm not okay.
You're peeking. That's how I know you're not okay.
I've tried not to peek this entire time. I am not okay, ma'am.
I
am
have
having
come
a
to terms-
crisis.
Okay, I have come to terms that they're going to absolutely rip our heart from our chest because
I
again,
know.
my theory was that, and I've explained this in Chelsea's podcast, not podcast, her streams. Bless me. Anyway, so in Chelsea's podcast, that the reason the Modern Warfare games, the earlier trilogy, was so popular was because of the storyline, the campaign, and the characters that they built, and then they ripped it out from under you and caused trauma. I absolutely believe, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, believe they're going to do that to this game.
I know.
But they can't do it the same way they did last time. Instead, they're going to have to, because it's a new story with, you know, it's the same characters, new story, new world. They're going to have to find a new way to rip our hearts from our chests. And that's what's gonna be interesting to me. I'm absolutely curious to know how they're gonna top. And I feel like they just might. I honestly feel like they just might top the betrayal. You know, the betrayal, for those, if you know,
The
you know.
betrayal, the biggest betrayal was already Shepard, like Graves betraying the Veracruz and Ghost and Soap, and backing Graves' betrayal was General Shepard. In the originals, it's General Shepard that ends up like killing Ghost and Roach, in game, and then
Spoilers,
Price-
but I mean, I think you guys should have. This is an old game now.
at this point, with how much Modern Warfare 2 2022 popped off, like, you should already know, like, the bare basics of the originals at this point, if you're this far along
absolutely.
into the Unhinged with us.
Absolutely, you should know by now. Shame on you.
Also, I'd like to point out that I screamed at Zane and he left.
Oh no.
We had 6 viewers for a second. I screamed at Zane and he left.
He's
no
like,
longer-
Modern Warfare? Let me just say my piece and then leave to the chaos.
I think he
But anyway.
actually knows I'll probably actually beat his ass the next time I see him, because he'll die on. Okay, so let's elaborate further.
He's not even
beef
here
that
to defend
me and
himself.
Cho-
No, we can't. He has to be here to defend himself.
No, I'm
I
just gonna
am-
give
I
the
am a fair
very
judge.
basic rundown of it. I'm not gonna speak for him or anything. The beef that me and Chelsea have with Zane right now,
Yeah.
friendly beef. I will beat
I
his
said yeah.
ass with love. I don't give two shits. I'll probably beat his ass with a dildo or something. But this friendly beef that we have with Zane is that Zane believes wholeheartedly, even with multiple people, not just myself and Chelsea, saying that the remakes are not remasters. It's a completely new story. Like, things that are happening are basically the same, but with a completely new, like, twist on everything. The developers had said this, like, if you watch it, you will know it yourself. Zane adamantly states that he will not play any of the remakes because he's already played the originals, and that the remakes are the exact same games.
They're not, by the way.
They're not.
Anyone
Like,
who's played
even
it,
you are just like, this, they're not. You're not in it as bad as, like, me and Chelsea are, and even you know that it's not, they're not the same.
No, because again, I I get into my research my own way, I should say, because
Yeah.
I watched the entire like cutscenes through like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was 3.5 hours long, by the way, just cutscenes. But it told me the story, and yeah, it's completely different story. You don't even have to play the game; you should just know
Yeah.
it's a completely different story.
Like, if you watch any of the fan edits or anything, you would like, he would have already known this. Kumo isn't, like, a Call of Duty fan at all. He is just on the fringes. He puts up with Chelsea's hyperfixation. He does not read any of the fanfics. He does not consume anything, tries not to consume anything Call of Duty, like, at all. But even he knows that it's not the same.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta actually wrap it up. So,
We have 2 missiles incoming.
So
you're,
that was
I
my
didn't even get
last
into-
week, or not even last week. We're still in the same week. That was. I got that trailer, and then I got the news that
Ahsoka.
not Ahsoka. We've known about the Ahsoka. That one of my favorite ghouls in the Ghost Band might be
Yeah.
nixed,
Also- Yep.
killed in lore kind
A
of
lot of
situation.
people dying around us, probably. Maybe.
Probably. So next week it's looking very hopeful because Ahsoka with a 2-episode premiere will be happening on the 23rd, which is Wednesday, and I need that really badly right now.
I need that really badly.
I need it really, really badly. It's not okay. I'm not okay. And now it's like I'm in this like bipolar kind of swing. Like, in joking, I'm not bipolar, but like in this bipolar kind of swing that I'm just like, I am in crisis over this shit that's happened this week. I am so excited for next week.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a very exciting week for you.
And
Anyway, I'll be right back. Do you mind wrapping up? I'll be right back.
Well, I haven't even talked about like Sky. Do you want to talk about Sky?
Sure. I'll be right back.
Okay. So Ahsoka's happening next week. We are getting a 2-episode premiere. I'm extremely excited about it. I haven't seen anything past the UK trailer that occurred a couple months ago. So I have tried to go in as blind as possible. As blind as possible. I am so excited for it. I'm really hoping for like always, I'm hoping that we get like a live action Rex. Who knows if we're gonna get that or not. I know we're not gonna, we may get one character. We could have flashbacks, so we could get one character. And maybe get his voice actor from the show Rebels, as his actual actor, because his voice actor is also his actual actor. There's so much promise with Ahsoka because of things we've gotten in The Mandalorian, and based off the trailer, the one trailer. I haven't seen any other trailers based off the one trailer. There is the potential to have a lot of things happen, and I am so extremely excited for that. Like, we could end up with Darth Maul making a live action appearance again, and I would love that so much. I would love to have Ray Park again as Darth Maul show up for whatever fucking, well, he may end up in a flashback. He may not. Because if you just gotta watch Rebels. If you haven't watched Rebels, watch Rebels. It's extremely good. It takes a minute to warm up. I'm not gonna lie about that. It takes a minute to warm up, so be prepared for that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that I'm extremely excited about is that Ahsoka is Wednesday, but Friday I play Sky Children of the Light, which is a game by That Game Company that also did Journey. If you've seen Journey and you like it, I would highly suggest you check out Sky Children of the Light. It is a free-to-play game. about this time last year, or probably about May of last year, they have seasons very similar to Battle Pass. Not very similar, but similar in time frame, like a Battle Pass. It's 2 months, maybe 10 weeks. No, maybe. Yeah, about 10 weeks ish. No. Yeah, I can't do math right now. I'm tired. They had a very unique season. And it was the season of Aurora. And the season of Aurora as in the musician Aurora, the singer Aurora. That you completed these tasks throughout the time period, and the very end top tier thing that was accessible to everybody who was in Sky was, and I think it was for about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, was a concert with her songs in the Coliseum in the game. And it was a virtual concert, and it was very engaging. Usually you only get to play with about maybe 8 people tops per area. But with the concerts, you had your normal 8 people that you could talk with, but all the servers were stacked on top of one another. So you could have thousands of people within the same Coliseum that you could just be a Sky Kid with, but still talk with your server buddies, and experience
Are we
this
talking
concert.
Sky?
Yes, I am. I actually finally bullied you enough into playing Sky during the season of Aurora so that you
Which
could
I'm super stoked about. Season Aurora Part 2.
Well, it's the encore season. I was giving them the rundown of what the concert was, or kind of like what to expect. I know you streamed a concert at one point that it was very exciting. So it's like even me and Ricey experienced a concert together, but not in the same server. So like you remember you were on the floor and I was up in the stands, like behind you. Do you remember that?
I do remember that because you were the one who was showing me stuff.
Like I brought you into like
Again.
a concert together, and we shared a server, and so you sat right next to me. But then when you showed it to your stream, I didn't get in time, so I was still able to join overall the same concert you experienced, but we were not in the same server, so. Surprising, like the concerts when the season were over were behind a paywall. You had to purchase the specific item in game with real world currency. There's in world currency, but real world currency to be able to continue to access the concerts at any time. But they made an announcement a little while ago, like a few weeks ago, that this coming Friday they are attempting to break the Guinness World Record, I believe, for the largest virtual concert.
Yes, you told me, which is also incredibly exciting.
So we are getting the concert back for a day for all of Sky to be able to enjoy. And it's very exciting. If you have not started playing Sky and you want to play Sky, now is the perfect time. The concert is it's just an experience. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience.
It is a gorgeous community-based experience without even like being right in the community. You know what I mean?
And
you just see a bunch of little people enjoying the music.
And it's almost like a perfect encapsulation experience of Sky itself in music form.
It is. It's very cute.
It's a lot of fun. Like I experienced the concert I think maybe 6 times in total. I know I was able to catch the dress rehearsal, the original dress rehearsal. They did have a dress rehearsal for the encore concert this past Friday that we missed. We were playing Phasmophobia with Chelsea and everybody. Um, and I think I know I watched it with you at least twice. I know I watched it with a friend of ours at least once. I know I showed my sister it once. So I think I may have seen it 5 or 6 times. It's
Oh my
just
God.
fun to
It is
experience.
a beautiful, it's not only a beautiful experience, the visuals are stunning.
They're so
I've taken
good.
a few photos. One of the best photos I've taken from that place is
And it's such a different experience because, like, the top time I went and saw it, they let you know at the very end, it's like, oh, thank you for experiencing this. You experienced this concert with X amount of number of people, other people. And it's so I'm so used to playing by myself. Like, I'll drag you around, I'll drag Heather around, I'll drag our friends around, I'll be dragged around by our friends. But you're really used to playing with at max 7 other people in the server, like just existing in the same server. I think my maximum amount was about 3,462 people for a concert. So just to be able to experience that many people for this game at once, having the
That's
exact
gonna
same
be
experience.
the servers. I don't know if they're gonna handle it.
That's why they have dress rehearsals. Like, Heather told me that there were some issues, but that they had hopefully ironed it out because they again are aiming for a Guinness World Record.
Right.
So I'm very excited for that. That now people understand why it's extremely bipolar from this week to next week. Like, it's very gay to begin with. It's not very gay to end with. It's very traumatizing to begin with. It's gonna be very fun. So
yeah.
I feel better now.
Hooray!
Hooray! I'm still very traumatized by everything.
I think it's also I think it's just for me at least. It could be because of the not knowing what the answer is. They give us a glimpse.
Yeah.
And then we're stuck to our own devices. And the mind is a deadly thing.
Oh God, yes.
Overthinking is such a deadly thing to do.
It's such a millennial thing to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah.
Anyway,
no, I'm very excited.
who are you?
I am.
I gotta wrap it up
Miki.
pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's fair. Hello. I'm at Miki Ree. You can find me on Twitter. Follow at your own risk. It's not as bad as Chelzar, but you know, I still got hyperfixations right now.
Oh yeah, I
That's
just saw
not
something
you,
that
ma'am. That's not
Oh,
you.
whoops. That's the What's Your Opinion podcast. Hi. No, sorry, this is me. I'm
There
a
you
bowl of
go.
ricey.
Yeah, no.
Hi, I'm a bowl of ricey. You can find me on YouTube. Actually, there is an announcement I want to make, but I'm going to make it on my channel first.
Okay.
I might actually be coming back to Twitch. Who knows? But if I do
What
happen
happened?
to possibly I think I'm gonna dual stream, multi-stream.
You need to be careful
vote.
about that.
I can actually do it now because there's rules. Anyway, so yes, you can
okay.
possibly find me on Twitch
Alright.
and YouTube at
We'll
a bowl of
see.
ricey. Hell yeah.
Are we gonna have to work you back up to affiliate, ma'am?
I'm not gonna be affiliate.
Okay.
I'd rather not. Yeah, but I can just still multi-stream.
Okay.
It's just easier. Anyway, but you can find me there. And if there's any other news that happens to break out, you can also find me at What's Your Bowl of Ricey at Twitter. Yes.
That's you. For us, you can find us here at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, or you can also give us your opinion on What's Your Opinion 10 on Twitter. That we sometimes remember to use and sometimes actually remember to post to that specific account and not personal accounts. I've done it twice within the past 3 months. But yeah, you can hopefully scream at us there, and we'll keep promising that we'll do like the Snow White shit.
Yeah. Well, eventually, now that Snow White's back in the news cycle again. But
Can
we'll get
we
to
talk
that.
about that?
Not right now.
I was
Not-
about to
not
say,
today.
no, I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about with Scab.
Yeah. Well, yes, because I actually do want to talk about it a little bit. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
You can check us out next week. Oh, you're hosting. What
Yeah, I
am
don't know
doing?
what you're doing.
I just say bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. That's what I'll do.
Hang on. What's happening next week? Sunday? Sunday should be okay. I know I need to look at my schedule. We should be back Sunday. I do know for Saturday the 26th, we actually are supposed to be getting Aurora herself actually in the Sky game and actually interacting with the Sky Kids. You can actually interact with
Yes.
her. She's not supposed to be just like an AI figure at the concert, that she will actually be there. So I have to double check what's happening. I feel like something's happening Sunday. I don't know. I could be crazy. That's nothing new. I'm the Lulu right now, so. But y'all have a good evening, day, whatever. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.